Hey, it's Mike over at fishyourassoff.com, and today what we're going to be talking about are the three best lures in my opinion, to catch a snook when you fish in Florida. So let's go ahead and look at some of these. All right, three best lures to catch a snook. Number one on that list is any imitation mullet at all, whether it be hard bait or plastic. So I'm going to show you a couple of the ones that I have. What is this? This looks like a mirror lure, Papa Dog. So this is one of those poppers. You just kind of chug it across the top like this. I don't know why red and white works so well for snook, but it does. So that's one of the ones that I would use for snook. Nice top water type of imitation finger mullet. All right, here's another one. This one's mirror lure too. I guess I'm giving a mirror lure commercial today. What does this say? Top Dog Junior. So this is a very realistic looking finger mullet. This is one of those you're going to be walking the dog, you know, on top. Great one. Great lure. This one probably gets used more than anything else as far as top water goes. And it's not just snook it's going to catch. It's basically going to catch just about everything that's in the area. But this is going to be it. And then any sort of plastic that looks like a mullet. You know, DOA has a great looking fake mullet that's soft plastic. You know, there's a few of them out there. You just want it to be at least this size. You know, you want something that's going to be 4 or 5 inches long, so it imitates a mullet, you know, better. So you need a lot bigger one. And then the next thing that I would suggest if you're going to be out there trying to catch mullet, I give Johnson Silver Minnow a lot of plugs on these things because I love their weedless spoons that they have. This is a 1/4 ounce, and this is silver. Snook tend to like silver more than gold, whereas trout and redfish like the gold better. Snook seem to like the silver better. So there's your silver weedless spoon from Johnson, Silver Minnow. You're welcome, Johnson. And then, last but not least, I'll show you some of the spinner baits I use. This one's all rusted and everything. I only used it once, but these things are like $1 at Walmart. So they rust out real easy, and the spoons come off of them. You know, the blades come off. So, you know, buy a bunch of them if you're going to buy them. Is basically the point of what I'm saying. Here's some other ones. Yeah, I try all these different colors. You know, I'll throw a bunch of different things, see what they're biting. Here's one more color combination. There you go. Nice big spoon there. So I love spinner baits because to me a snook is just a turbocharged bass, and you know, I grew up bass fishing, and all the same baits basically catch a snook. But here's where you want to look for them. If you're in the southern, you know, to central part of Florida where there's still mangroves, that's where you want to fish. They're going to be right up in those roots there. So the best one here, your best bet here is going to be either a weedless spoon, you know, because it's not going to get hooked up on there, or you're going to have one of your plastic mullet imitation mullets rigged weedless, so you can get it up in there and you're not going to lose so many of your setups by casting up to the mangroves, because they're going to be right up in those mangroves. So, in other words, if you cast 3 feet away from them, you're probably not going to catch them. But if you cast within 18 inches of them, you probably catch them. So the strike zone is right there at the mangroves. Of course, snook love structure. You know, so this could be anything. Say that's a dock post, or say it's a bridge piling, whatever. The current's coming this way. All they're doing is waiting for things to come by, and they're going to pounce on them. So they're staying out of the current. They're real lazy. They're out of the current, just waiting for food to come to them. So you're just going to cast up current and bring it right to them. That's all you're going to do to catch these snook. You want to cast up current. You never want to be going against the current because they're not even looking at it. So if you're doing against the current, the fish is facing this way, your lure comes, it's just going to scare it away. So always cast up current. Let it come with the current. Here's another place you can really find a lot of snook. So they love those potholes. So when the tide is getting pretty low, a lot of those big snook, you're out on a grass flat and you see a big old sandy spot, a big old pothole. Quite often there's a snook sitting in there. So you definitely want to cast to that. And all of these are going to work there, because there's not as many snags as there will be, around the structure of the mangroves. So you want to throw some sort of top water or a plastic mullet invitation over that. That'll work great. Run your spoon over top of that, or run one of your spinner baits over top of that. Again, it's going to be sitting right there waiting for the shrimp or fish or whatever it's feeding on to come its way. And that's when you want to bring your lure across, and they'll hit it. That's a great way to catch a nice big snook on the flats, is just find those little potholes. Just find those little differences in the terrain, because that's typically where they're going to be. They're going to set up some sort of ambush point and just be waiting for the prey to come by. But I think that's about it as far as my favorite lures anyways for catching a snook. You can see more at our website. It's www.fishyourassoff.com. There's a what to section, a how to section, a where to section, videos. You can read all the information. It's all right there. So it's a website set up with simple tips to help Florida fishermen catch more fish, is really the bottom line. But yeah, I think I covered everything. So that's it for now, and we'll see you next time. All right. Thank you.